Hi gorgeous lights, just thought I'd pop up at the end of an absolutely beautiful day that's still too hot to just do a little bit of a reminder reading for you. I am using the Archangel Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue, just to get you to have some think about some things over the course of the week as well. We have a lot of interesting energies going on, particularly to do with interactions with other people. So going to do about 3 cards just as a reminder for people to look after their beautiful selves and do watch with your communications and interactions with people right at this energy. So I'll just lay out 3 cards for you all. Right, thank you so much. Okay. Perfect. Right, so the first card that we've actually got come up as well, I'm just checking with Spirit how they want to actually deal with it, is you've literally got for this week the Courage card as well. Now, Spirit are particularly drawing your attention to the wings that are on the back of the card here, and a remembrance that you are a divine being, and a reminder to be courageous in yourself about who you actually need to be for you as well. Takes courage to break through your cycles, takes courage to look at ourselves, takes courage to turn up in a good way, takes courage to be all of these things. And the reminder with it is Archangel Uriel says be courageous and stand up for your beliefs as well. We're in pivotal times of change in the planet. We have actually been told quite a lot to not rock the boat, to go along with things. Sometimes we go along with things that we don't actually agree with. So I do actually believe in this energy. We are actually all being pushed a little bit to actually be courageous and actually investigate fully what we actually do need for ourselves, how we're looking at things. And when I say investigate fully for ourselves, I'm not saying that just because that person has a different belief structure from you, that you be courageous enough to tell them that they're wrong. Each individual life path here is individualised. It belongs to the person that the life path is in, and we all have different opinions, different Play-Doh, different ways of looking things. And one of the coolest things you can possibly do is to be courageous enough to deeply honour that that is somebody else's trajectory as well. Now, we are a little bit like the tide as well. We do have a tendency to run in patterns and cycles and behaviours. If we do feel threatened within those behaviours as well, then we can fall back in our old habits of wanting to keep the peace, not wanting to rock the boat, all of those sort of things that don't really serve us, because if you do that and you kind of back down, then you spend the whole rest of the day not with any closure, but actually grizzling about to yourself about what you could have done differently, what you could have said, and what you could have, how you could have handled that. So the next card up is a reminder, a moon cycle. Sorry, I'm trying to not catch the glare. And moon cycle says that, where's my glasses? Archangel Haniel, notice how the moon affects your energy and manifestations, and capitalise on these cycles as well. It's also a really, really big reminder, because the moon energy is what hides all of our insecurities, the shadows of ourselves, all of those sort of things. These shadows, Spirit are saying to me, they get reflected in other people, so we actually can hear our own insecurities manifested by other people or voiced by other people as well. I would be saying again, be courageous enough to dig deep to decide what your own opinion is, and keeping in your own opinion, actually looking to see whether it's actually been overridden by how you've been programmed through your childhood, or somebody else has told you what to do, and deeply reflect what's your own cycle and pattern and how you want to move forward with that. And it ties in beautifully with take your power back. So the universe is actually actively encouraging us all at the moment to actually realise the amazing, powerful beings that we actually are, that our opinion matters, that the truth of us really matters, beyond programming, childhood programming, societal programming. You know who you are in here if you have the courage to look at it, and you need to take your own power back and actually decide what kind of footprint, imprint that you actually want to leave on the world in this life path, and deeply look at how you want to go forward with who you are. So on that basis, glasses, Archangel Raziel, use your God-given power and intention to manifest the blessings in your life as well. So they're kind of just a little bit of 3 reminder cards that you as a person are uniquely able to have enough courage to look at your insecurities, the kind of bits and cycles and patterns that you actually flow through, and find your own power underneath that, because it seriously is underneath that. Any fear underneath that is who you truthfully are. If you check in, not through your head, but actually through your beautiful heart, you can quite often come back to actually going, do you know what? I just know that I'm actually going to be all right in here, and I can sort things out. You are a powerful, amazing, amazing creative being when you want to be. If you need somebody's permission to tell you that you're that, because you can create anything that you want to create, you truthfully can. You just actually have to believe that you can actually do it. So if you need permission, by all means, the universe is actually reaching out to say, take your power back. You're courageous enough, if you look deep inside of yourself, to get past the cycles and the shadows of the moon, to actually find the truth of yourself as well. And I just wanted to give you a reminder to start there. Have a fantastic week and look after you. Keep shining gorgeous lights.